So I have air conditioning on 3 cars here. I have one way down there where you can barely see the hood up over there. Have this one right here. It was retrofitted before, and it already has the retrofit caps on it. And I'm performing a test right now to see the quality of the gas before I even hook up. I gotta clean off the surface of that lens right there, because I don't know if that staining I see is on the inside of the lens or the outside of the lens, or a combination of the both. Let's see if I could focus in there. Come on, Apple. Come on. Get me focused. Close. Come on. Switch. Come on, Apple. Yeah, Apple. There we go. Oh, nope. Still doesn't want to focus. There it goes. I think it switched over now. Takes a little while. Okay. Maybe some of the staining is on the inside of the glass. Inside of the glass means moisture contamination, oil breakdown, debris. Inside of the glass from underneath is supposed to be crystal clear. Our results. 100% R134, 40% air. I think that will cause a problem with head pressure and cooling. So we'll come back to this one. I already know I have an issue there going on there. Then I'll come over to this one and we'll get to this one here. But right now we will focus on, if my camera will focus, on this Black Beauty right here, which is absolutely in beautiful condition. It was retrofitted. It looks back in 2012. This was retrofitted. Here's the chassis number for you guys. You want to see that? Here's the original air conditioning sticker. I could tell it's been painted around and it's been taped off. I could feel the paint film buildup on here, but they kept the sticker. But they removed the part that tells me the original fill mount. I want to know the original fill mount, because I don't trust what people put down, and I don't care what they put down, because I have found, depending on the fan arrangement and what arrangement, sometimes what the manufacturer recommended for a retrofit or what somebody else put down for a retrofit is not always correct. Yeah, I always like the original so I can determine from there. I have to make sure the electric auxiliary fan works, that the switch to switch on the fan works. Do we have a thermal? Yes, we have a fluid driven thermal fan clutch here. Got to make sure the viscous material and the bimetal spring is still coming in and operating correctly to get proper airflow over there. I see new hoses on this one, so this one was re-hosed. I could tell by the crimps. Let's see if we could see down there. Can we get right there? I could tell these hoses have been redone at some point in their life. Will it focus? Nope, it won't focus. There it goes, right there. So those hoses have been done before. I know right away I got to get rid of that refrigerant and recover that out because it's 40% air. Let's walk down to the other one and do a visual on that one. And so this is in a very nice area for automobiles, for restorations. There's actually a handful of guys here in this location, a couple shops that just exclusively do old classic vehicles, and that's all they do. They don't do the new stuff unless it's minor service and stuff like that. And I see Al just drove in on one of the old cars. He just got back. He'll tell me what to do, but I already know what to do. They always leave these vehicles out here for me open. Original R12, original hoses. I got to check down below and go underneath to see if that's the original compressor still. I do see a new shiny nut on a ground wire, so that's a little hint of some electrical work. And it moves, but is it electrically sound? I got to test that. Now this one uses a thermal sensor switch. So this is just nothing more in commercial AC and in residential HVAC split systems. They have sensors that literally lay on top of the tank, a pipe, and they take the temperature and they go temperature to pressure relationship to determine when the auxiliary fan comes off. So we're going to want to test that this works, and I'll override things and I'll manually make this get hot enough to activate this thermal switch to activate the fan. Receiver dryer. This is the old tube and fin copper condenser that lasts 50, 60, 70 years. Not like the macro channel garbage that we have nowadays. So we'll get on this. And I see a big clutch gap. If you look down there, look at that clutch gap. You see that's a pretty damn big clutch gap. You see that air between there when I'm going back and forth, and you see that light coming through? That's a huge clutch gap. And so in that case, you can have an indication where it works when the magnet is cold and the metal is cold. Later when it heats up, it loses magnetism and stops working. And we'll find out about that. All right, be back.